we have just lived through one of the snowiest days, or it might be the snowiest day, I guess.
Yep, in recorded history.
In recorded history, which is crazy.
It is. Yeah, taking a look, our number that we had, 12.4 inches of snowfall. Previous record, 12.2. And that was actually January 26, 1978. And this is, you can see we saw 14 inches total out of this system, but the 24-hour total was 12.4 compared to 1978. They had 12.9. That was the total out of it. 24-hour, 12.2.
Okay, it's Sunday afternoon. It snowed all night and snowed all day. So we're going to go outside and try and clean up this driveway.
Follow us.
Okay, we're about to have the big reveal. Sonny's going to open up the garage door. Well, I don't know. How bad is that, Sonia?
Pretty bad. Oh, I wonder if they can store it. Snow's here. Well, here's what we're dealing with. Here's my car. Here's his car.
Here's the sidewalk in front of the house. Gives you a pretty good indication of the snow. Hasn't really been touched yet. Sonya's going to go ahead and get the official measurement.
7 inches.
That's only 7 inches. Cleared the sidewalk at about 14.5 inches there, but that's not what fell. That's all right. Right next to the mailbox. Got 17 inches there. All right, this is our yard. Trying to find an area that's not been distorted with the drifts or shoveling. Coming a little short at 9 inches there. Well, we got the driveway done. Not going to worry about the sidewalks today. It's still snowing. I don't think we're going to get a whole lot more before the day's over. We felt like we'd get this done while we could. So it's about 14 degrees out here. Got the driveway done. And it's kind of hard to tell what the total snowfall amount is.
We have the drifting ahead.
We measured anywhere from a little over 6 up to 18 inches, but you know, with the way that wind blows, it's really hard to get an accurate total. I think probably somewhere between 7 and 9 is probably about right, but we'll see what the news tells us it was. Now we have to make dinner.
Hand warmers.
We tried to use these Meta AI glasses to give you a little bit of perspective on running a snowblower, and it worked for a little bit, and then it told me the battery level was too low, and it was 71%. So
could have been too cold outside.
That's my guess. 14 degrees with the wind blowing. I'm hoping that's what it is because they're still pretty new. So
yeah, really.
I hope we can get more than 2-3 minute videos out of a charge.
Yeah, right.
Okay guys, it's Monday, January 26, 2026, the day after the big storm, Winter Storm Fern. You watched us earlier clear the driveway yesterday on Sunday. It looked like, from what I saw online, the official reports were, they say we got about 12 inches here in Sidney, Ohio. Sonia and I, we measured, I don't know, the way the wind blows and it drifts and it moves around, it's really hard to capture the exact depth of the snow, but we measured anywhere from 6 inches all the way up to 18 inches, but I think we were probably closer to like the 9 to 10 range here. We did get about another inch of snow overnight, so I've got the driveway cleared off this morning, but that was a piece of cake compared to yesterday. What I'm going to do today, and I am alone today because, like I've said before, Sonia has a real job and she has to work today, but I thought it'd be neat to go out and drive around and see what the different towns around here look like after the big snowfall yesterday. I think what I'll try and do is head south, maybe make our final destination, the Buc-ee's construction site, and we'll just kind of take a look around and see what we can see along the way. Follow me. This is the S&G gas station, not too far from our house. They got this really cool beer keg water fountain that we'd stop by and see how it looks in the snow. And really, it's not covered too bad. You take a look here to the left, over to the sign, you see the big piles of snow where they've plowed this parking lot. We're coming into downtown Sidney. You already start to see some of these large piles of snow where they've been plowing yesterday and today. Here's the city carryout. Take a look at the size of this snow pile right here. There's the courthouse. Still have some of the Christmas decorations up. The size of that snow pile on the other side of the block there. That's a lot of snow. Look at the size of this piece of equipment here. Now this field right here, what they normally do is they truck those large piles of snow from the downtown area and they dump them in this parking lot, get them out of the way, and I guess they'll probably be doing that this week too. I'm not a very tall person, but to give you perspective of how much snow is falling, take a look how large this snow pile is behind me. You'll hear at the F&M Bank, 10:01 a.m. We see it's 10 degrees outside. The snow's going to be here for quite some time. I looked at the forecast and it's not going to get out of the 20s for the rest of the month. You can see they've done a really good job of getting these streets clear. They're still covered with a thin coating of snow and ice, but definitely passable. There's another look at the snow pile I was standing in front of earlier. Take a walk across the street here and take a look at the iconic Spot restaurant. You see they got a cheeseburger here. Some French fries over there. I'm not certain, but I think that's a slice of pie. Over here we've most likely got a milkshake. Very cool retro design here. 1913 Cook Spot, 1941. There's the iconic sign, Spot Restaurant here in Sidney, Ohio. On a very cold morning. Across the street from the Spot Restaurant, got this People's Federal Savings and Loan building. It's built in 1917, one of the last works of Lewis Henry Sullivan. It's now the home of the Farmers and Merchant Bank. Really cool piece of architecture. Here's a look at the Big Four Bridge at the south end of Sidney. Crosses over County Road 25A. You look in the distance, you can see downtown Sidney. Everything covered with snow. Here's the Chili Jilly's ice cream stand. They are currently closed for the season. We're about to enter I-75 south from Sidney, Ohio at the Fair Road exit. Now's a good chance to go ahead and let us know in the comments how this storm affected you. Let us know where you're from and if you got snow or ice or rain, or maybe you're somewhere down in Florida and you had 75 degrees and perfect sun. Let us know in the comments, guys. Take a look at this, guys. I just got on the interstate, I-75, Fair Road in Sidney. It's 10:30 in the morning, the day after 9 to 12 inches of snow, and you know, this road's as clear as can be. These guys do a really good job of keeping up with these roads. You just gotta give them a chance to get the job done. This is Piqua, Ohio. Take a look at what the downtown looks like here. They got about the same amount of snowfall we got in Sidney. This town's 10 miles south of Sidney. See the nice mural they've got on the wall there. Founded in 1807. The big concert pavilion they have down by the river, all covered in snow. Got wine and coffee and chocolate shop here. I'm here at the Farrington Reserve, which is just outside of Troy, a little bit south of Piqua off of County Road 25A. I'm real happy to see that this parking lot's been cleared here at the park, so I got a place to pull over and stop. We brought you this place in our flood video back in the spring, and I want to go over and look at this waterfall and see what it looks like after this big snowstorm. I'll give these guys a lot of credit here. They've got the bike path / sidewalk plowed. It's kind of incredible considering it's not even noon the day after the big snow. I wouldn't expect it to be too many people riding bikes today. Well, it's all frozen over. This is a kind of a bridge right here that goes over the creek. That area right up there, straight ahead of me. That's the waterfall. And if you didn't know, you'd never know it today. Stopped here at the Sheets in Troy. Put a little air in one of the tires, clean the windshield. This is the Sheets that we covered the grand opening almost a year ago, last January. It was a really cold day that day too, but not as snowy as this. Take a look at that very large snow pile from plowing the parking lot here at the Sheets. We're now in Troy, Ohio. Getting ready to enter the downtown. It's the old Hobart factory building. The Miami County Courthouse. And you see, just like Sidney and Piqua, a lot of very large piles of snow. around the traffic circle in the center of town. This is County Road 25A between Troy and I-75 heading south. See, we're still pretty snow covered here. I mean, it's cleared, it's passable, but it's packed pretty good. You gotta watch what you're doing, you could lose it pretty quickly. How would you like to work at this auto dealership and have to clean off all these cars? And that is quite the job to get that lot plowed where you can get in and out. Be able to get to all the vehicles if you need to. We are about to get back on I-75 here in Troy. South edge of Troy, County Road 25A. Over to the right, getting ready to build a new Wawa down here. This is Huber Heights, Ohio, and this is the construction site for Ohio's first Buc-ee's. You can see the construction site all covered with snow. We've got an entire series that documents this construction progress from when it was just an empty field until what you see today. So if you haven't done so already, please go to our library and check out the Buc-ee's construction videos. Okay, we've entered New Carlisle. We're heading north on State Route 235. You can see the main street of New Carlisle is pretty snow covered and packed. We're actually going to turn around here at this speedway on the other side of town, and we're going to go back to 571, take 571 into Tip City. Then that'll get us back to I-75, and then I can head home. Yeah, this is Tip City, Ohio. Take a look at what the downtown looks like after the snow. You know, we hear people that live in the southern states, they always say how they wish they could get snow, and they're disappointed when there's a possibility of snow and it just doesn't work out. Well, we got about 12 inches of snow here, and the temperature is not going to go above freezing as far out as the weather map will go. So there's a shopping cart buried in the snow there. So this snow that we've got is going to be with us for quite some time. And I'll tell you, when you know, it is pretty when it comes down and it's kind of cold, but that all goes away the next day, especially when you know you're going to be stuck with this for weeks, if not a month. So when you get the snow down south, you know, it looks pretty and it's a lot of fun, but most generally your temperatures are going to rise up to a pretty respectable number within a couple days, and the snow's all going to be gone. So I understand the excitement of our southern friends, but let me tell you, if you truly had to go through this, you'd be tired of it after the first time. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I say me because I'm out here flying solo today, as we traveled around the part of Ohio where I live to kind of take a look at the aftermath of Winter Storm Fern, give everybody a look that doesn't have the opportunity to live in an area where they get snow, to see what it's all about after a big storm like that and very cold temperatures. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hype the video so it can get pushed out to more viewers and subscribers. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road. Bye for now.